Hello friends and welcome back. Let's do our animal prints. I hope you're enjoying this class. We're going to start with yellow ochre. Please tell your friends about it. Maybe they'll sign up. I hope so. Join the Facebook inner circle. I'm going to do a whole background of this yellow ochre. So let's just paint it. It's not too watery. It's light. Just getting the brush wet, and I just want a subtle background for our animal prints. Yeah, be sure to join the Facebook group. Tell your friends about it. Let them know you took this painting class and you're feeling confident, which I hope you are. I hope you've already connected with me, either Facebook or the 10-minute session, so that we have met and I know you, because to me, knowing you personally is really important, and I'd love to watch your career. So tag me in your Instagram so that I can follow you and gain your followers and admire your artwork, because I know I will. Let's follow each other on Instagram, on Facebook, join our group, and tell a friend about this painting class and this experience if you're liking it so far. I'm feeling the back of my page. Sometimes I do it without even thinking. And why am I feeling the back of my page? Yes, because it's still wet and I want to know it. And if it's cold, it's wet. So while I'm waiting for it to dry, I will pull up a picture. I do definitely do research for these classes, for my lesson plans, and I love this. I'm going to look up animals. I've got little folders on my animal prints. I've got folders on my computer, and then I just pull up animal prints. So this is the first one we're going to do, is this zebra. And if you notice, the stripes aren't all the same. And apparently on every zebra, they all have different stripes, like we have different fingerprints. So I'm grabbing my black. I am using the big brush, and I want you to we can look at this, but I'm just going to teach you a basic pattern. I turned my book coming towards me so that I can take the tip of my brush, smush down a little bit, turn my brush and lift. And I'm going to come over here and do the same. Tip brush, smush down, turn and lift. And you see I've got some dry in there as well, and I love that. So don't overdo it. Don't go back over it. Leave it. That looks so cool. Grab some more. When a zebra, if you looked on top, their spine is right here. So we're going to just keep this stripes going along that spine line, coming this side to that side, and there are different lengths and different levels. Let me pull that out a little bit. That's fine. I'm not going to overdo it. It really should be a one stroke kind of look. As you get the whole page full, it'll look differently. But if you notice the stripes over here, they're not all the same. They all look a little different. So then you can come over here and pull in and go a little shorter, a little fatter. Come down to the side here. I even see one that's doing this. So basically part of watercolor is learning how to see. And as we go into more lessons, I will be teaching you how to see. But right now we're just kind of having fun, experimenting, learning how to use the brush, having some fun painting some patterns. Okay, I'm going to clean off my brush, finish your stripes. Take a minute to breathe. I know I go too fast, so go ahead and pause it and get caught up, and don't worry. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a burnt sienna, and I want to just make a little scrumble, a couple scrumbles here. I'm going to kind of stop here. So a couple scrumbles, clean your brush out. And then take your black again. And let me pull this picture up. There we go. So I'm making this pattern right here. Going to do a little scrumble here, a little scrumble here, and a little scrumble here. 3 different places on here. Now that if you look at this print, it's a little different, but this is just a basic one that I've learned. I learned from Lisa Nappy Reed, and she was teaching furniture painting here in Birmingham area for, maybe 30 years ago. Anyway, this is how she taught it, and I found it very successful and easy to remember. So you can change it. You can look at these prints and copy it and change it and do however you want to do. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry. That's my leopard print. And right here, we're going to go ahead and do this giraffe print. What I love about this one is, you see how the blocks are different shaped? They're not perfectly squared, and you have that lighter color in between. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to grab these colors. I'm going to change the colors up a little too. I've got a yellow ochre first, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a shape. It's not quite a triangle. There you go. And then I'm going to go right next to it. Maybe I'll grab a little burnt sienna, go right next to it and make another shape. And keep going. Again, you can play your music and just zen. I have an animal series of a class with animal series, and the giraffe will be one of them. And a cheetah is another. So these are all base classes to help you when you want to develop and get a little more deeper into watercolor. Change your color up a little bit. I'm going to use this little bit of a gold. And I see some of the edges are a little straighter and a little clean. So I'm going to clean up some of my edges so it's not all just scrumbling. But as you see it, you can change and kind of decide how you want yours to look. This is for you. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and get a little brush. Fill out the page. It'd be kind of cool to just have the whole page here, but I'm going to grab a red and do little C's, make little roses. I use this in my silk painting, and it happens to be one of my more popular scarves. So give it a try. Fill it in. I'm going to turn my book around because my hand's getting wet. I might smush a little here. And you can always, if this doesn't look like a rose to you, you can always get a little water in your brush and brush out some of the color to fill in a little bit so it looks more like a rose to you, however you want it to look. Maybe I want a little spots, a few more little spots in here. And black. As you fill it out, look in the mirror, take it to the mirror, look at it and say, is it off proportion, or does it look funny? Do I want a hibiscus? Anyway, just play, have some fun playing. Maybe I feel like I need some more something in here, so maybe I'll just fill in some little dots. I also, on my lesson plan, I had a gray wash. Let's do a gray wash over here. And then I took the gray and just made really, really little skinny, wrinkly lines, like the elephant. And then some of his lines are washed out. So those are just some fun patterns. Let's look at, while you're continue painting, I pulled some pictures aside to show you. So keep painting. Here's an elephant pattern. See how it's all crackly, and maybe I'll let that layer dry and then I come back through. And when I look at the picture, I'm thinking, okay, I'd like to add a little bit more. Maybe then I go a little deeper. I need a little more color. Keep painting, keep painting. You have this video forever to look at. Sometimes I like to refer back and say, oh yeah, I forgot how we did that. And then you can go back and look at it. I tried to section it off so that it's easy to find what you're looking for. Because I want you to have 100% success in your watercolor painting. And I believe this is the method to do it. Okay, now let me show you some more pictures. Here's the giraffe. Look at his neck, look at his face. So these are pictures that I pulled up online. Here is an artist picture. You cannot use it. It's somebody else's work, but it's here to inspire you. Love how they did the eyes and the nose. We don't copy in this class. I do not copy, and I don't want to encourage copying because I want you to own your work and be proud of your work and that it's your own work. You can get inspired by others. Look at this. Oh, here's a snake. Look at, you could paint that snake for sure. Look at this tiger. So the background would be like an orange and then a yellow ochre mix. And then you've got your stripes in there. Think about, this must be kind of a cow pattern. Think about how, and here's another cow pattern. Think about how you can use these patterns in your own artwork. I love this one because I love how that looks like kind of a oh, help me, like a scaly rhino maybe, or it looks to me like some sea urchin really. But I love the pink. I love the red. I love that people use different, when they probably took pictures of these and then just added the different colors. That's what I was thinking it was. It was the peacock feathers. Look at the peacock. Look at these patterns. Here's a snake. This is what we've just spent this whole time doing, are these patterns. And just think about how you might be able to use them in your own artwork. How fun. Here's a clipboard. Somebody made this and painted a clipboard. There's a tiger. Oh, that's pretty. This would be pretty on, okay, now it says free art, so you can get inspired by it. I wouldn't copy it, or I wouldn't use it, but I would definitely get inspired by that. I see there's dark and then there's like white and little brown dots. That's pretty. And here's what I think is kind of cool. Pink. You can make it the same patterns in a pink or a lime green, or look how fun that is. And if you did it in black and white, now here's an artist, her name is Heather, and of course it's Heather's Lard, I think .com. I would not use this. This is obviously her drawing. If I were inspired by something on here, maybe just this eye part or that nose part, I would definitely paint it and then post it and then just say photo credit to Heather, or the artist was Heather. Never put your own name on somebody else's work. And I say never, sometimes it happens, you forget. Look at his eye. Look at the detail around his eye. Look at these creases and cracks. So this is just, and look at how crumbly it is there. These are all your patterns that you've been practicing and doing. Oh, look at how cute this is. So I don't know who this photo is from. I don't remember, it's been so long. So you may just say photo credit or photo from the internet, but you definitely want to say where the photo came from. If you know it, keep track. There are free photo sites. One is called, and I'll find it right now to show you. It is on Facebook, and it is Photos for Artists. Nope, that's my website. I want Facebook. Photos. Here, I'm going to pull this over here. Okay, so you would go to your Facebook and then type in, this is mine, the Art Yourself Studio. So come to here, follow me, like me, and communicate with me. In here, you'll find the inner circle. Why don't I just show you where that is? Right here in groups. And find the inner circle, ask to join, and I will look your name up. I will know that you have it. It's Art Yourself Studio Inner Circle. Yeah, you think it'd be right on top. Oh, if you see it, let me know. There was a time when I was doing all sorts of classes. All these were classes that I had in my studio, and people were coming in, brush show, and I have a submerged class for advanced watercolor. These are live classes. Here we go. Art Yourself Studio Inner Circle. I try to put some freebies in here. Please join, and you'll be able to look up some freebies that I will put in, and we can communicate. And if you have any questions for me, you can ask me questions. It's not all just watercolor. It's everybody who does art with me. So come up here and look up Photos for Artists. And that is not it. Did I spell it wrong? There it is. Sorry. Photos for Artists. Here we go. So this is what it looks like. PFA. This is where artists seek inspiration. You can go here and you can look at these photos. There are 19,000 members. You can look at these photos and use them as your inspiration. What I encourage you, what is encouraged in this group especially, look how beautiful this is. If you wanted to paint this painting, you would just find out who's the artist that it's her photo. And then when you painted it, you would say inspired by Jenny Raz and give her the credit of where you got your photo. You never want to use somebody's photo and then, say it's yours. Now this one, somebody painted it and it looks like it's from Laura Lee. So instead of using this person, she's using pastels. Instead of using her drawing, go to find Laura Lee and then find her cow picture and then paint your own picture. That's how this works. And then you will not be known for copying other people's work. You will be known for doing your own work, and you're a beginner and you're learning. And let people know that your teacher said you need to give credit to the artists. Okay, I think that's it. Can't think of anything else to add. Oh, I do. This is my favorite pattern. I will leave this to you. I just can see it on a little girl's backpack, or a boy. Doesn't have to be gender specific, but I'm just saying, I just like how they did it. They did the pink and then the dark pink and then the black around it and varied. So make your own pattern. I believe this is the end of our lesson. Nope, we have one more lesson. Okay, I'll see you in the next lesson. Ciao. I'm gonna find it. Okay, see ya. Bye.